Well, hello there, Pisces. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I am Lady J, and I'm wanting to welcome the one and the all of you, the kings, the queens, the in-betweens. I want to welcome you all to my channel. You are all welcome here with open arms. So if you don't judge me, I won't judge you. All right? Perfect. So once again, let's go ahead and talk about the card of the month for you for April. We have Charawite. Charawite is here, and we're talking about the path of service, meaning that anything we're working on this particular month could be and might be and would be encouraged to be in the path of service, meaning in service of others. So that's what the stone is all about anyway. So there you go. You are welcome to take that or leave that as you do or as you wish. It is merely a suggestion of a stone for your pocket. All right. The message for the month from my better angels is that everybody needs to pace themselves. Slow your roll. Don't go too fast on anything. All right. And your personal message from my better angels, Pisces, is that you might want to lead by example. So just sort of, do the thing you want people to do and show them how you want it done. And hopefully they'll pick up what you're putting down, and it'll be a little bit easier because they can see it. I don't know. Try it. See what happens, right? So I have 3 cards in front of me from the overview video, and if you haven't checked my playlist yet, you can go back and look in your Pisces playlist, and you'll be able to go back and find the overview video if you haven't seen that yet, and check it out, see what's going on. All right, so let's look at these 3 cards from the overview video, and we're going to go ahead and go deeper on this, and I will add new information to it. All right, this is a section of a pre-programmed section of the Alleyman's Tarot, which I'm using as our clarifiers. I don't read cards in reverse, so I'll always be spinning them around and stuff, so don't be alarmed. It doesn't change the meaning of the card, it just means I don't read them upside down. So there you go. All right, let's go ahead and look at what we have here. So the throat chakra, the 5th chakra, is really all about communication, opening our voice, using our throat, using our vocal cords. Do not sit around being mad that no one's listening to you if you haven't verbalized your ideas, right? So you need to verbalize your ideas, bring your point of view out in the forefront, and it will be something that probably makes you feel some feelings, reminds you of something from the past. You may have a fear of speaking. Some of you, I personally, you're never going to believe this, had like terminal stage fright. I would not do well on speeches at school. In fact, I've taken lower scores so I didn't have to do certain things because I wasn't going to go up on a stage and do anything in front of anybody, especially lip sync or any of those things. I am not your karaoke buddy, okay? That's just me. But yeah, no. This is still me, and yeah, I can do this, and I'm used to this now, but it's taken me some time to get here. You can even go back into the annals of my first channel, Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, and oh boy, those early versions were not great. So there you go. I'm a human. Check me out. But yeah, so this card here, Strength, is all about pushing through the scary part, pushing through and doing it anyway, right? That's the sign of courage. That's when we get to courage, is when we do the thing that's scary in spite of the fact that we're terrified, okay? It still may not go perfect, and that's okay. But if you get your voice opened and you get to do the thing you wanted, say the thing you wanted to say, you may walk away in tears, but at least you did what you needed to do. You said what you needed to say, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and come back down here. This is interesting because now we have the 9 of Lids. And this 9 of Lids is a very strange lid card. It speaks to collecting things and then getting yourself in trouble for having done so. So you have all your lids and you have all this abundance, right? But it's all on fire, and so are you. You're underneath. There's a guy in this fire. There's a human being down there, and that is said to be you, right? You're the person who collected the lids and then got got thrown in the fire underneath. So this is my hoarding is bad card. So it says, I don't think that you should collect too many of anything, because you could end up in a real pickle underneath, and we don't want that, okay? So you're practicing discipline and control here. Self-mastery is the big deal here, which is good with your throat chakra. Yay, we like that. You're speaking your truth, but don't go too far, okay? Try not to go too far and end up in the fire. Don't put yourself in a bad position because you overspoke, all right? Your shadow side is actually blocked from doing any damage. So this is a really pristine moment when you can't blow yourself up entirely. If you're doing the strength card properly and you're staying in balance, you can't blow yourself up, okay? So this is good news. We like that because your shadow side is blocked. Your shadow side wants to blow you up. He's a weirdo, but you know, there he is. He's gonna do the thing that tends to, he's mayhem, right? We have a little mayhem in all of us, and this mayhem is being put on the back burner and he can't do what he want to do, all right? So this card here is the Six of Swords, and it's blocked also. Six of Swords tends to be using your power to help other people, so you're not in a position to use your voice to help other people. I think that right now your voice is only supposed to help you in this moment, and it isn't a gloaty, nasty version of that. I think it's really just about creating some balance and some justice in a situation, all right? That's what I'm getting. The card hasn't shown up yet, but I can tell you that the way your voice and strength are coming through, it feels like you're creating a situation where you're saying, hey, this is what I can do, this is what I've done, this is how I can do it for you, and this is how it should go, and this is how it will be, all right? So, ta-da, and so you're selling yourself to somebody in some way, without going too far, without going too crazy, and just sort of leaving the ball in their court. Okay, there you go, ta-da. You don't want to overdo it, don't oversell yourself, don't promise them the moon and back. Just promise them a decent price on the job at hand, and that, you know, if you're interested in something else, cool, we'll talk about it then. But it'll be a separate issue away from what we're talking about right now, all right? Because you're barred from helping anyone else right now, but if you're here selling a job for you to do by yourself, that's excellent news. But you're not doing it for a whole company, you're not doing it for your buddy, pal, you're doing it for you, okay? That's the only thing that'll work. Now then, we have the Eight of Bits. The Eight of Bits is blocked. This is pure abundance. This is things coming to you easily and without issue. It also speaks to the details on the paperwork. There's a little tiny red one and a little black and white one that looks about like an eyeball. But yeah, no, it's got a little infinity action going on to it. I want you to, as you work through this, if there is documentation that you need to sign as a result of this beautiful sales pitch that goes very well, you want to watch the small lettering and make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and that everything comes together properly, and that there are no gaps in the situation, as in nobody talks about who's providing the tools or who's providing the expendable materials in the process, you know, the screws and the nails and the whatever needs to be done that could be very considered an expendable, needs to be figured on who's going to pay for that, right? If you provide everything, you need to provide everything, and then I'll go ahead and go build it. So watch the fine print, okay? Now then, our final card for the week, the one that talks about how what your solution is in the process, because you're going to go through this sales pitch, right? You're going to not oversell yourself. You're not going to sabotage yourself that way. Even your shadow side isn't able to come out and play. All of this is happening. You're not helping other people, and you're watching the fine print. But after all that's done, you're like, okay, what next? I need to just sit still. No one's accepted this. No one has taken. I feel like this is a bid for a job, and you have to just sit down and wait for them to say yes, okay? And while you're waiting, go rest and relax, okay? Rejuvenate yourself. take yourself back to where you need to be so that you can feel right as rain when they say go. And you're like, okay, cool, I'm ready. Because you will be ready, all right? We want you to be ready. This thing here, we have the Moon card. The Moon card, your dreams and goals. While you're here doing your resting and rejuvenating, you might consider, while you're staring up at the sky, like, hey, what are my dreams and goals? Where do I really want to be? Do I really want to be fighting around like this forever? What do I want to be when I grow up? Is there something I can do on my own that would fulfill me and make me feel better? And I'd be able to do what I want to do and take care of me and feel all right? You're going to try and think about that. Come up with a plan, all right? There's some planning going on here. And this card has this wonderful collection of hands that are all stuck together. You have two hands up high and you have two hands down low, and they're doing a little creepy crawly thing. It's a weird card, I'm not going to lie. But I want you to know that it's possible for you to create whatever it is you want, okay? You don't have to be limited in any way. These two hands are wearing handcuffs that don't appear to be linked together. So they're separated handcuffs, right? You are not bound by whatever conventions of the universe has put out there. Don't let anyone tell you it has to be like this. You can make up anything you want, okay? Whatever you want it to be is what it should be, okay? Be the creative one in your own situation. Dream big, because you never know what's possible if you don't dream big, right? This is the King of Coins. The King of Coins is here to say the foundation of your finances will be square, okay? You will have a proper solid foundation so you can move forward on your dreams, all right? So you're still waiting to hear back about this, but don't worry about it. Right now, you know you're okay, your bills are paid, everything is fine. This is a moment for you to just relax, knowing that everything is A-okay, and you are okay too, all right? Awesome. Good for you, Pisces. You worked that through, and I'm really excited to see this path of service turn into something really brilliant. You're going to make something brilliant happen for yourself. I really am happy for you, because we all work too hard for too little, all right? So good job, and if it doesn't fulfill your heart, working for less is never fun, right? So you want to work for more if you're going to work for no heart. But we're working for less when we're working for heart, okay? So, interesting. I'm excited to see how this plays out for you and how it turns out, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and grab you some rocks, all right? Well, this is a lovely collection. We have some obsidian to help you stay grounded. We have carnelian, so you can stay creative for your second chakra. Very nice. We have mangano for your higher heart, so that it can be soft and kind and gentle to yourself as well as others. And we have tiger's eye, so that you can, in fact, keep receiving visions from your and ideas from your better angels. And we have clear quartz for clarity. We're going to use that one right here to help bring things from your better angels all the way down into your heart, all right? I love that for you. This is great. It'll help ground everything into you. Very nice. This is obsidian to keep, we're going to, this sucks away all the bad stuff too, by the way. So if you're getting any bad stuff out of here, you want to have it suck away. Nice. Creativity, creating new words and new concepts, working through this situation, coming at this from your heart too, okay? I like that very much. Clarity in all conversations here as well as here. Very nice with yourself. Clarity with yourself. And a tiger's eye for, bringing in the messages from above. Excellent. Let's go ahead and set these down here. And you don't have to carry these rocks if you don't want to, all right? They're an option, they're a possibility, and if you have other rocks you'd like to carry, share them down here. I want to know. I'm so excited. What did you choose? What is it for? And if you need help deciding which of these stones is best for whatever's going on in your personal life, ask away. I will get back to you as best I can, and I look forward to the opportunity to try and do that thing and help you out if I can. If you haven't liked and subscribed, by all means, do so now. That way you won't miss any of the videos that are coming down the way, and there's one a week. So, yay! I appreciate you all so much, and I hope to see you next week when we talk about May. All right? Thank you so much, Pisces. Have a wonderful day.